fly? How about this? Herb Washington, 40 years ago, he was on the A's. He played on the A's in 74 and 75. Never got a plate appearance in his career. Not once did he step to the plate, but he played in 105 games. He was a pinch runner. He stole 31 bases, caught 17 times. A former track star, his job was to run and run really, really fast. Nate Bukaty joins us from Kansas City. The Royals have a guy like that. His name is Terrence Gore. What does he add to this club?
Yeah, Matt, that's a great comparison, except for Gore hasn't been caught yet. He's 8 for 8 in his major league career. I don't know how many times in the American League Championship Series there's been a player without a major league hit, but 8 stolen bases. That's what Terrence Gore is right now. But at the same time, Ned Yost says that he's not a luxury on this team, he's a necessity, because the Royals feel like the running game is so important to what they do that they have to have him on the roster. Now, as you guys just covered, the Orioles are better at throwing runners out and controlling the running game than anybody the Royals have faced this season. But Ned Yost says they're still going to run, especially when guys like Terrence Gore and Jarrod Dyson have the opportunity. It's going to be interesting to see who wins that battle. Who's on the mound, though? Give us the rotation as you know it. As of right now, still a couple of days away from Game 1. James Shields going to start game number 1, and that's no surprise to anybody. He is the ace of this staff. They call him Big Game James for a reason. Game number 2 will go to Yordano Ventura. In the ALDS, it was Jason Vargas, but they like the way that Ventura can keep the ball in the yard going to a place like Baltimore, which is a home run hitter's ballpark. That probably means that Vargas will be the number 3 starter back in Kansas City, although the Royals haven't announced that yet. The big question is who will be the 4th starter as they'll go with the 4-man rotation. It could be Guthrie, it could be Danny Duffy. They're trying to decide which one of those guys they want in the rotation, which guy they want to be their long man in the bullpen, and they haven't made that decision yet. Either way, they feel great about the depth that they have with those 5 starters and the bullpen guys they have. They'll probably go with 11 pitchers overall. We know who's going to be at first base, Eric Hosmer. When he's not whooping it up with the fans, he's playing first and doing it really well. Tell us the story about the night they beat the Angels and what went on there. So Eric Hosmer sent out a tweet after the game and said that anybody that wanted to celebrate with the team should come down to a local bar in downtown Kansas City and have fun with the team. People took him up on it. They didn't get there till about 1 o'clock in the morning because it was another long ball game here. But Eric Hosmer and his teammates picked up the tab for an entire hour for the entire bar. They sprayed the fans down with champagne just like they had done in their clubhouse moments earlier. And Hosmer told me yesterday that he's getting all the credit. TMZ reported this was about a $20,000 bar tab. He says he's getting too much of the credit for that. He said it was just that his credit card was the one that was down, but the rest of the team actually chipped in on it as well. But you talk about a fan base that's been starving for a winner for 29 years here. This young team has really embraced that. They've embraced the response they've gotten from the fans, and they've kind of joined together. It's been a pretty cool story, Matt. And it's going to be an amazing scene, games 3 and 4 of the ALCS, when the Royals get back there from Baltimore. Nate Bukaty checking in from Kansas City.
Coming up on the rundown.